It's not about picking stocks. It's about picking the right portfolio.
But slide 24, and I actually touched on this morning on the call, is an interesting one. It shows really two things. One, that there have been significant negative revisions to the monthly non-farm payroll reports. There was actually a good article this morning in the Wall Street Journal, of all places, talking about the dynamics within revisionary framework. In other words, it's interesting if you sort of think about markets generally, and you think about how they perform, how they react, what sort of things they react to. What you find generally is that they tend not to care much about revisions. So why do we care about revisions? Well, for two reasons. One is that when you go back and you look over the longer periods, over the last few decades, one thing you do observe is that when you get these revision trends that are consistent in nature, meaning directionally consistent, and in the case of what we're seeing now, which is negative revisions, when you go back historically and you look at prior periods when that was the case, what you find is that the times when we were going into significant economic downturns, the same dynamic was present. You ended up with significant negative revisions over significant sort of durations in those periods when economic downturns occurred. So I think for that reason, it's notable. And so while the market at the moment doesn't care maybe so much about these negative revisions as a harbinger for negative forward dynamics economically, it's been useful in the past. Next slide, slide 25. Just sort of a restatement there on the left in the table. Total non-farm have been negatively revised by 306,000. The private portion actually worse than that, negative 358,000.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.